Hi, my name is Aaliyah, and this video I'm going to be baking basically pumpkin flavored mochi. The vegetable that I'm using specifically is a Japanese vegetable called kabocha. I am going to insert a clip of my dad chopping it up so you can see what it looks like. I already have it chopped up and microwaved. It has to be softened for the filling. I've never made mochi before. I like to eat it, and I was looking for basically a ball type of mochi. So I found this recipe. It's made by Lisa Hidahara on Okonomi Kitchen, and I'm going to be inserting the website or the recipe in the description of this video so you can look at it too. The first thing that I'm going to do is make the kabocha filling. So I have to chop up the kabocha and place it in a microwave safe dish, heat up for 4 to 5 minutes. That part is done. Now I'm supposed to put that kabocha into a food processor blender along with sugar. So I'm supposed to do 2 to 3 tablespoons. So this is a tablespoon. I guess I'll start with 2. And then we're supposed to blend that until it's a smooth paste. This is what it looks like. I think that looks like a paste. So goes back into the microwave. I have to put it back into this bowl. And then in the microwave, it goes for 3 minutes. And then I have to check the consistency. And it should be firmer. Yeah, it says it should be thick. If it is still loose, then I microwave it for longer. Okay, so that is in the microwave. And then once it's the right consistency, it has to cool off. And I'm gonna divide it into 6 portions. So I need a parchment lined tray, so let me get that ready. Hi, I'm back. I had to take a little bit of time in between what I was doing because my camera ran out of batteries and I had to struggle and figure out what I'm doing with it. So right now I've stuff set up. I'm gonna try and get through this. The sound quality might change if the audio is too bad. I'm just gonna switch to voiceover. So what I'm doing right now, I got the kabocha out of the microwave while I was trying to figure everything out. So it should be thick. I think it's thick enough. The directions say to put an ice pack under it for it to cool. I'm gonna let it just sit there while I get the tray ready. So, enrichment line baking tray. I don't know how cool it's supposed to be because it did cool down while I was getting the camera stuff dealt with. I guess I will get an ice pack anyway. So once this is ready, I'm going to make 6 little balls and then put them into the fridge. So then the next thing will be to make the mochi itself, which is the outside wrapper. And for that, I'm combining wheat rice flour. So this is the sweet rice flour along with sugar into a bowl. So half a cup of sweet rice flour. And 3.5 tablespoons of white sugar. So here is half a cup. And then I'm going to put them in here. And it needs to be whisked together. Half a cup of wheat rice flour. 3.5 tablespoons of sugar. One, two, three. I do not have a half tablespoon, so I'm just going to guess. Okay, that's about a half. Okay, I have to whisk those together. I'm not sure where a whisk is. That is not set out for me. I'm just gonna use a switch. This is the attachment to our KitchenAid. It was set out. I'm just gonna use that. Next is to add water, but I'm gonna wait until. Next is to add water, but I'm gonna wait to do that until I've dealt with the filling. Still pretty warm. I'm just gonna go ahead with the filling, even though it's so warm. Yeah, this is not warm enough yet. This is be able to roll it. After looking at the instructions more, I'm gonna put this filling back into the microwave. I think it needs to be heated more in order to get to the right consistency. I did a minute and 30 seconds more, and it's definitely thicker now. So now I'm gonna put it on an ice pack again and let it cool and see what happens. So I'm gonna go back to mochi now. Okay. So I've combined the rice flour and the sugar. I've whisked it. Now I just add water. Let's see how much. 2/3 of a cup of water. There's 1/3. 2/3. And then whisk it all together until it's all combined. So I don't know if I can show you, but that's what it looks like. So combine these and then cover with damp paper towel and microwave it for a minute. The next thing to do is mix this full mochi. Specifically, it says with a silicone spatula. Mix it and then put it back into the microwave for 30 seconds. Really, this is what it's looking like right now. I'm trying to show you without spilling it. So I'm going to put this back into the microwave for 30 seconds. And it says the appearance is that there shouldn't be any liquid remaining. And the color will look less solid. So I'm not going to say what that means in terms of the color. So I think I probably need to put the mochi in the microwave again because I wouldn't exactly say it's liquid, but it isn't a solid, which I think is probably supposed to be a solid. So I think it probably needs to go back in. I don't have any tools for you. The mochi still needs to be heated again. It's getting more to the stage it needs to be, but it's not there yet. So I'm definitely noticing with this recipe that things seem to be heated and cooled down much more than it says. So this does take longer than it initially seems. The kabocha is still being cooled. I'm periodically checking on it, and it's just not where it needs to be yet. The directions do say about it needing to be completely cooled down in order for it to be firm enough. So that's definitely a difficult thing to be like heating it up and heating it up to get it to the like cooked enough stage and then completely cool it down. So that's another thing that takes some time. I'm gonna see if I can show the mochi in it solid now. I'm gonna use cornstarch now, and it says cornstarch or potato starch, and I think that's mostly just like the outside kind of like flour for when you're baking. So I'm gonna put it on the parchment paper. I'm gonna dust that area with the potato starch, and then use the spatula to put the mochi onto the potato starch. Okay, and I believe I rolled this out into the potato starch, and then put more potato starch on top of the mochi, roll it out, and then put it onto a baking tray and into the fridge. So I just put the mochi in. I just put the mochi into the refrigerator. It says to put it into baking tray and place it in the refrigerator for at least 10 minutes. So I'm gonna see if the filling is ready. So then after the fridge, the next thing to do with the mochi is to put it into circles and then put the kabocha in the middle, and so just telling me how to do the folding. I just put the kabocha into the refrigerator because it's still not firm enough, I don't think. So I'm gonna see if that'll help. Give me some like. I'm supposed to be able to roll it into balls and then put it into the refrigerator, but so my dad just got home and he's the one that does the cooking and baking in the house, and he thinks that it's just hi Winnie.
What? Yeah, is there stuff on the floor? Okay.
He thinks that it's the water content of the squash, and it's probably not going to firm up. So I'm going to just put it into the mochi how it is. It's been 10 minutes, so I've taken the mochi out of the refrigerator and I transferred it to the bigger dish. So now I'm supposed to use the cookie cutter to make 6 circles and then put the both stuff inside. I might need to roll out more. I think this is potentially not thin enough. It's hard to tell. Okay, so right now I have 4. So I'm gonna see if I'm able to put this back together and roll out some more. Number 5. I don't know how much you can see, but this is very sticky. I was trying to roll it out with my hands for this last time. But I don't really want to open up the inside again. So yeah, it'll be what it'll be. This will probably be a very not pretty one. Okay, that one didn't really work. Okay, so now I'm just to take this mochi, brush off the potatoes first. Down, and then put some and then some folding. Pinch the ones together. I'm just sitting at the there. Pinch the ones together, cover the filling. And now, and that all. And fill in together. Then pinch the other 2 corners together. Everything is very messy. I would say don't make these issues with getting your hand messy and gooey. So you have it like this. Like this. And then the corners. And then these corners. Problem is with it being gooey, it is just not working. I mean, this is what I have, but it's not what it's supposed to be like. Because now that I have this gooey stuff inside, the mochi won't stick. So it's a mess. I don't know. I mean, the components taste good, so it'll taste fine, but I wanted to actually make mochi. So I don't know. This is frustrating. But I think I basically got the mochi right. And if I had gotten the filling right, then these would have worked. But with the filling still too liquidy, it's destroying the mochi. I don't know if if the filling will solidify more when these are in the fridge. Unfortunate. I mean, I can try this again sometime with any of your fillings. Maybe the typical red bean paste is easier. I'm not sure. I would assume that that wouldn't be as liquidy, so I would probably not have the same issue that I'm having with this one. I would definitely still say to go to this person's website because there's a lot of cool things. He does Japanese recipes, and I do think that this is a cool recipe. It obviously works for him. I'm just kind of testing some holes with the leftover mochi that I have. I'm not giving these to anyone, so okay. So that's 3 so far. 3 more. I'm gonna have a lot of filling left, so I might leave the filling in the refrigerator for a long time and see if it does firm up or if it does is right. And it's never going to. That wasn't that difficult. So if I do get this food firmer, like the filling part, if I get it firmer, then I can always try the two parts again and I just kind of end up running into the time crunch with the battery and all of that because now my dad needs to get in here soon. I've been taking up the kitchen for several hours and cleaned and everything. So I wish I had more time than I would have been filling the fridge for a while to just see what happens. This is filling's good. I mean, it basically tastes like any other squash. And this one's really Frankenstein together because it's got all the but it's not pretty. Okay, well those are done. And that was my adventure with making this. I'll see if the filling gets any better and potentially try these again. I'm, a bit disappointed, but my first time trying and yeah, things like that happen with cooking sometimes. So those still taste good. So have a good day. Bye.